Exactly what kind of mission would this be?
A very dangerous mission. You'll be heading into the coastal fjord and into the mechanical plains.
I'm sure nothing bad could ever happen. Lily, stuff one of those yonkel spores in the cannon.
Got it! Golem's down, but is he out?
The Sonova Project. New episodes every other Friday. Find the Sonova Project, SANNOVA, on YouTube or your favorite podcatcher.
Hi, we're Chasm Quest. Come with us as we voyage across the Chasm Sea and into a heroic adventure into a new world. The quest is dangerous,
I want to ride that sword down his body, just split him in half.
mysterious,
There's something about the new lens. There's nothing that can prepare us for what's to come.
and very, very rowdy.
We lick each other's nostrils.
God!
Listen to Chasm Quest, all one word, everywhere podcasts are streamed. Now, let's set sail.
Every hero strikes out on their adventure for a different reason.
To prove myself worthy of my mother's praise.
To write my own story and discover who I really am.
To prove to my family that I am more than they believe me to be.
To revive the god that has chosen me.
But when the fragile balance of the world is in jeopardy, and sinister forces move in the darkness, heroes will be tested, pushed to their limits and beyond, and it will be left to them to determine if they are up to the task. There is a darkness rising. Will they be able to overcome and do what must be done?
For my god.
For my story.
For my freedom.
For the world.
To restore the balance. Modified Rule, Season 2, The Chronicles of Erin. New season, new campaign, new story. A Dungeons & Dragons actual play podcast. Find us on all the usual podcasting apps.
Welcome aboard the Opal Star, an Esper Genesis 5e actual play podcast following an unlikely group of friends as they explore the universe.
To shine a light on hidden truths and expose the lies hidden in shadow.
To find your place among the stars and show the world what you're made of.
To discover who you were and decide who you want to be.
To solve mysteries near and far. And to get into no small amount of trouble along the way. The secret city. The atomic city. The city behind a fence. Oak Ridge goes by many names, and it is proof of what happens when man messes with things they do not understand. The side effects of mixing little understood science with ancient mysteries reach farther than anyone realizes in this small town. And those mysteries are about to come to a head. Tempest Multi is a Southern Gothic reality-twisting mystery powered by the apocalypse. Listeners beware, there be monsters here.
We're gonna chat about a real stretchy lad who wears a straw hat. In each episode, we're gonna recap. It's Sailing All Blue with Xander and Matt. Sailing All Blue with Xander and Matt.
Exactly what kind of mission would this be?
A very dangerous mission. You'll be heading into the coastal fjord and into the mechanical plains.
I'm sure nothing bad could ever happen. Lily, stuff one of those yonkel spores in the cannon.
Got it! Golem's down, but is he out?
The Sonova Project. New episodes every other Friday. Find the Sonova Project, SANNOVA, on YouTube or your favorite podcatcher.
Hi, we're Chasm Quest. Come with us as we voyage across the Chasm Sea and into a heroic adventure into a new world. The quest is dangerous.
I want to ride that sword down his body, just split him in half.
Mysterious.
There's something about the new lens. There's nothing that can prepare us for what's to come.
And very, very rowdy.
We lick each other's nostrils.
Listen to Chasm Quest, all one word, everywhere podcasts are streamed. Now, let's set sail.
Every hero strikes out on their adventure for a different reason.
To prove myself worthy of my mother's praise.
To write my own story and discover who I really am.
To prove to my family that I am more than they believe me to be.
To revive the god that has chosen me.
But when the fragile balance of the world is in jeopardy, and sinister forces move in the darkness, heroes will be tested, pushed to their limits and beyond, and it will be left to them to determine if they are up to the task. There is a darkness rising. Will they be able to overcome and do what must be done?
For my god.
For my story.
For my freedom.
For the world.
To restore the balance. Modified Rule, Season 2, The Chronicles of Erin. New season, new campaign, new story. A Dungeons & Dragons actual play podcast. Find us on all the usual podcasting apps.
Welcome aboard the Opal Star, an Esper Genesis 5e actual play podcast following an unlikely group of friends as they explore the universe.
To shine a light on hidden truths and expose the lies hidden in shadow.
To find your place among the stars and show the world what you're made of.
To discover who you were and decide who you want to be.
To solve mysteries near and far. And to get into no small amount of trouble along the way. The Secret City. The Atomic City. The city behind a fence. Oak Ridge goes by many names, and it is proof of what happens when man messes with things they do not understand. The side effects of mixing little understood science with ancient mysteries reach farther than anyone realizes in this small town. And those mysteries are about to come to a head. Tempest Multi is a Southern Gothic reality-twisting mystery powered by the apocalypse. Listeners beware, there be monsters here.
We're gonna chat about a real stretchy lad who wears a straw hat. In each episode, we're gonna recap. It's sailing all blue with Xander and Matt. Sailing all blue with Xander and Matt.
Exactly what kind of mission would this be?
A very dangerous mission. You'll be heading into the coastal fjord and into the mechanical plains.
I'm sure nothing bad could ever happen. Lily, stuff one of those yonko spores in the cannon.
Got it! Golem's down. But is he out?
The Sonova Project. New episodes every other Friday. Find the Sonova Project, SANNOVA, on YouTube or your favorite podcatcher.
Hi, we're Chasm Quest. Come with us as we voyage across the Chasm Sea and into a heroic adventure into a new world. The quest is dangerous,
I want to ride that sword down his body, like just like split him in half.
mysterious,
There's something about the new lens. There's nothing that can prepare us for what's to come.
and very, very rowdy.
We lick each other's nostrils.
Oh God!
Listen to Chasm Quest, all one word, everywhere podcasts are streamed. Now, let's set sail.
Every hero strikes out on their adventure for a different reason.
To prove myself worthy of my mother's praise.
To write my own story and discover who I really am.
To prove to my family that I am more than they believe me to be.
To revive the god that has chosen me.
But when the fragile balance of the world is in jeopardy, and sinister forces move in the darkness, heroes will be tested, pushed to their limits and beyond, and it will be left to them to determine if they are up to the task. There is a darkness rising. Will they be able to overcome and do what must be done?
For my god.
For my story.
For my freedom.
For the world.
To restore the balance. Modified Rule, Season 2, The Chronicles of Erin. New season, new campaign, new story. A Dungeons & Dragons actual play podcast. Find us on all the usual podcasting apps.
Welcome aboard the Opal Star, an Esper Genesis 5e actual play podcast following an unlikely group of friends as they explore the universe.
To shine a light on hidden truths and expose the lies hidden in shadow.
To find your place among the stars and show the world what you're made of.
To discover who you were and decide who you want to be.
To solve mysteries near and far. And to get into no small amount of trouble along the way. The secret city. The atomic city. The city behind a fence. Oak Ridge goes by many names, and it is proof of what happens when man messes with things they do not understand. The side effects of mixing little understood science with ancient mysteries reach farther than anyone realizes in this small town. And those mysteries are about to come to a head. Tempest Multi is a Southern Gothic reality-twisting mystery powered by the apocalypse. Listeners beware, there be monsters here.
We're gonna chat about a real stretchy lad who wears a straw hat. In each episode, we're gonna recap. It's Sailing All Blue with Xander and Matt. Sailing All Blue with Xander and Matt.
Exactly what kind of mission would this be?
A very dangerous mission. You'll be heading into the coastal fjord and into the mechanical plains.
I'm sure nothing bad could ever happen. Lily, stuff one of those yonkel spores in the cannon.
Got it! Golem's down, but is he out?
The Sonova Project. New episodes every other Friday. Find the Sonova Project, SANNOVA, on YouTube or your favorite podcatcher.
Hi, we're Chasm Quest. Come with us as we voyage across the Chasm Sea and into a heroic adventure into a new world. The quest is dangerous.
I want to ride that sword down his body, just split him in half.
Mysterious.
There's something about the new lens. There's nothing that can prepare us for what's to come.
And very, very rowdy.
We lick each other's nostrils.
Listen to Chasm Quest, all one word, everywhere podcasts are streamed. Now, let's set sail.
Every hero strikes out on their adventure for a different reason.
To prove myself worthy of my mother's praise.
To write my own story and discover who I really am.
To prove to my family that I am more than they believe me to be.
To revive the god that has chosen me.
But when the fragile balance of the world is in jeopardy, and sinister forces move in the darkness, heroes will be tested, pushed to their limits and beyond, and it will be left to them to determine if they are up to the task. There is a darkness rising. Will they be able to overcome and do what must be done?
For my god.
For my story.
For my freedom.
For the world.
To restore the balance. Modified Role, Season 2, The Chronicles of Erin. New season, new campaign, new story. A Dungeons & Dragons actual play podcast. Find us on all the usual podcasting apps.
Welcome aboard the Opal Star, an Esper Genesis 5e actual play podcast following an unlikely group of friends as they explore the universe.
To shine a light on hidden truths and expose the lies hidden in shadow.
To find your place among the stars and show the world what you're made of.
To discover who you were and decide who you want to be.
To solve mysteries near and far. And to get into no small amount of trouble along the way. The Secret City. The Atomic City. The city behind a fence. A bridge goes by many names, and it is proof of what happens when man messes with things they do not understand. The side effects of mixing little understood science with ancient mysteries reach farther than anyone realizes in this small town. And those mysteries are about to come to a head. Tempest Multi is a Southern Gothic reality-twisting mystery powered by the apocalypse. Listeners beware, there be monsters here.
Hello, welcome to A Timeless Journey. Woo, so excited. Before we begin, as last time, I'm going to go over some fun things that we do in this stream. If you go down below chat and click on those fun little Dwarven dollar points, our fun channel points, you can see that there's some fun options, like assist, in options A, B, and C, and at the very bottom, Dragon Spell. We're going to go over those real quick and what those do, and how you all can participate in our wonderful show. So, first thing we're going to do is assist. Assist is, if our wonderful travelers are having some issues, you can assist them by spamming assist as much as you want. Granted, there is a limit. There is an invisible bar y'all need to fill up. And if you make it, great, you assist. Will it help them out? Of course it will. Why would it not? You're assisting them. Next thing is my favorite, the Dragon Spell, which, once redeemed, I get to use a wonderful skill that'll either help or hinder the players. It is typically chosen at random, typically by either my own whims or a toss of a coin or a roll of the dice. We will find out. And then one that you go will have so much fun with is anytime you see pick your option appear on the screen, you get to either spam option A, B, or C to help choose one of 3 options. This can be anything from naming a character, picking who we get to fight, or maybe even a fun festival game we might play today. And without further ado, because I want to jump into this stream and have a great time, let's meet our wonderful travelers once again. All right. How are you 3 doing?
It's been a little
Yeah.
bit, so
Glad to be back.
yeah.
You can tell I'm different from Ian on the Tuesday stream because this time I'm wearing a fun hat.
Wearing a wonderful fun hat. And it's color coded. It is matching.
It is.
Yeah,
You're
it is-
very matchy.
It is
Ian.
small. It's small Buc-ee's from the popular gas chain. My other Bucky shirt is in the wash, so I couldn't match with my
Love a
dumb
good
hat.
Buc-ee's.
But you do get the match with your character, who we are going to introduce once again. We're going to go from left to right on the screen. Anna, why don't you tell us about your wonderful character?
Absolutely. I'm looking at the stream. It looks like my captions are. Oh nope, there they go. They're working now.
Yay!
My captions link expired. Don't know why that happened. I'll send you a new one, and I'm sorry. Yeah, mine's working now though. Yeah, so I am Anna, aka Archival, the funniest voices on the internet, and I play Emerald Curie, a young merchant who is out just trying to prove herself. Are we redescribing our characters? Oh, she's on the screen. That is what she looks like. They're above me on stream.
Yeah, right? I don't know why it's also partially in my thing. I don't know where that source is. I'm not going to worry about it right now. But yes, character is
that's
on
what
the
she
screen.
looks like. She created a business opportunity selling it was the bushes, right? The cloud bushes.
Yeah, the cloud
edible
bushes,
clouds.
the edible clouds. That our wonderful friend, whose name I forgot, so we're just going to call him Fonta Velcro, who ran up when y'all first got off the boats and joined y'all in eating these clouds, and probably was the one who helped spread the news. Yeah, started a whole social event with that. made a little bit of money off of it. Emerald's always looking to make some coin. But yeah, that's who I'm playing. Nice, wonderful. Nice. And Ian, tell us about.
Oh, you were gonna let me.
Yeah.
I was like, you know the name of my character. I hope.
I do.
playing
It's Alba. Yes. Yeah.
Alba is a not the brightest little storyteller with a big hammer and a bigger heart. They use they them pronouns. They have mostly kind of been going with the flow at this point. They kind of accidentally started a cloud eating trend as a prank, but now it's spun way out of control. So much so that I was feeling a little guilty about it. But you know, if they're edible and people aren't dying, I suppose it's okay. But yeah, they're here to search for a storyteller that disappeared long ago. But in the meantime, they're just kind of stuck trying to preserve tall tales and learn stories and play music.
Very good. And Michaela, tell us about your character.
Of course. So I am playing Grandma Rutabaga, or Ruta, as a lot of her friends call her. She is out to have the best adventure that she can have, possibly find some cool new things to bring back to her little home farm and build on some new crops. The family wanted her to settle down, shy away from the adventuring life since she's getting a bit older, but that doesn't fly with Grandma Ruta. She loves to adventure. So instead she did the complete opposite, snuck away with her beetle friend and decided to go on this grand adventure and see some friends, and as we have learned last session, some familiar faces again.
That's right. We ran into many familiar faces.
We sure did.
Do y'all recall who all we have met last time? Who wants to do the recap of what we did and where we last left off?
I'm trying. I know it was the main individual and Junior, the two individuals who are helping kind of run the bar that we
Joe
enjoy.
Senior and Joe.
Yeah,
Joe and
Senior,
Joe.
That's what it was. Yeah, we had a grand old time there. Had a few drinks. Alba played some rad tunes, and I believe Emerald had run into some competition along the way. Some competitive friends.
Yeah, Anna, do you remember who you ran into? Your rival?
Yeah, one of the barn hollows. I don't remember his name, but that's okay because it's probably not worth remembering. But I do remember completely shutting him down.
Yes, it was great.
It was very good. And their name is Kipelago. Kipelago. They do not like being called Kip, so of course that is the name most people call him.
That's his new nickname.
Kipelago.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. I know we're also delivering food to a religious figure who sounds like he's basically a vampire.
Yeah,
I can't
Nothing weird
prove
going
it.
on there.
I can't prove it, but I remember thinking, wow, that sounds like a vampire.
Yeah, y'all are currently on the road, heading toward the Citadel to meet High Priest Count Dracul Youngblood.
Oh, there we go. That's why.
Definitely not a vampire.
Yeah, no,
definitely
that's
not
why.
a vampire.
Turns out it was
That's
just
right.
the name. That's really all I needed to hear.
Yeah. Count Dracul Youngblood. Who are they? Who knows? We'll find out. Hopefully today. But before we set off back on the road, where a whole festival fun time is gathering around. We also met two other characters very briefly. We only got one of their names, I believe, which is Kipelico Barn Hollow's two party members that kind of grabbed them and steered them away after y'all brutally shut them down, which was Granddad Squash and DJ the DJ. We don't know the DJ's name. We just know that they are a DJ.
DJ the DJ.
DJ the DJ. Is their name DJ? Who knows? But their shirt says DJ, and that must be their name. And
Listen, all I'm saying
title.
Is rutabagas are cooler than squash.
Absolutely.
Just saying.
All right. But let's go ahead and jump into it. You three are currently going down the road to the Spice Market to your left, the Dark Park to your right, which reminds you the Spice Market looks pretty normal. Looks like kind of like, normal Germanic European kind of fantasy buildings. And then the Dark Park, very much like Gothic, overgrown with plants, kind of glowy, very beautiful, very good. But that is where we last left off. There is a huge crowd, bunch of kind of like stalls and little games happening. How would y'all like to proceed?
What kind of games are running right now? Because we're still during big festival time. So
yeah, there's a lot of games. You see the obvious ones like skee ball, knock pins by throwing random stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And then, sorry, I got distracted for a second. But there's like some odd games that are seeming to like bring a crowd of people that seem to be like kind of blocking some of your path, right? Like you might have to maybe rudely shove through people or maybe find alternate routes. Who knows? But there's so many games.
I think that Grandma Rutabaga is like overjoyed at the sight of games and festivities. They very much enjoy childlike joys like this, and probably are kind of oohing and awing, and so I'm pointing and kind of tugging at Emerald and Alba. Oh, we have to play some games.
I'm not in a rush. That sounds good to me.
Yeah, we're supposed to get this lunch to the count, but surely we have time for games, right?
Is
The
it a-
lunch doesn't feel hot. It doesn't feel
Yeah,
cold.
is it a
should be
cold
fine.
lunch? Like, is it a neutral lunch?
Well, as Joe was radically pushing y'all out of the door, as not only was it getting busy in there, but it seemed pretty urgent for you all to deliver this meal. But I mean, you do you.
Maybe one
Yeah,
game.
they
and
might.
then
You
we
could
go.
probably play a 1 or 2 games.
Yeah,
It's
we could do
fine.
1 or 2 games. That should be fine.
Yeah.
Nice. Absolutely. Do you all have any preferences?
I think a game, like, you know, those games where like animals are involved, like that'd be cool.
And animals.
Yeah, like the game where you throw the thing and then the animal brings it back.
Like fetch?
Yeah, I play that with my fish.
Is that a carnival game?
I don't know. That's the thing I play with my fish. And I
mean-
point at Batilda, which is this horrible like beast of burden that has a fish head and like a mostly crocodile body with like slightly feline legs, and it's just breathing really hard.
I don't think you can play fetch at the carnival, but I mean, are there some sticks on the ground?
Sticks? What?
Are there any sticks on the ground?
Yeah, there's like various kinds of sticks, typically like some popsicle sticks or like corn on the cob sticks and corn dogs and such. Yeah.
Oh.
But if you're asking if there's like branches and stuff, no, not
Right.
particularly. But there's probably some on the sides of the walls that you could probably grab from. There's like a bunch of vines and stuff. There's probably a few branches.
Cool. I would like to go over and try to like tug at maybe one of the vinier branches to give Alba something to play fetch with their companion.
Oh, nice. Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. You easily find a good sized stick to play fetch.
Yeah, I throw it and for Batilda to go catch, and Batilda doesn't do a good job and just like slips and stumbles between a big group of people and then comes back with the stick kind of sticking out of his fish mouth, like kind of like a weird cigar situation. Like it looks like a little mobster fish. Yeah, crocodile thing. And Alba's just kind of patting his head.
The question is, how many people did Batilda bowl over?
Oh yeah.
running after
Do you want me to
that
roll? Do you want me
stick?
to roll dice for that?
Yeah, sure. Let's do Dex plus strength.
Okay.
How many people?
I'm gonna
were
use
trampled?
mine instead of Batilda's because Batilda draws strength from my power. Strength plus Dex. I know what stats I have. Okay, perfect. It's a D8 and a D6. So 4 for my D6 and that's a D12. I don't know my dice. There's a D8 and 1. So just a 5.
Just a 5?
Yeah.
All right. Describe what's happening.
Batilda, so like, I guess it's above average probably. So Batilda is gonna kind of bolt over several like grouchy older adults that like just lost some of their, or like maybe they just won like some of the games and they have some prizes. So the grouchy adults drop their prizes and a gaggle of children just like scrambles and takes it all before they get a chance to react. Because Batilda is radically into I'm just using radically because you said it before, radically into the distribution of wealth and prizes.
Yeah, people are, flying around cool like toys and stuff are being like draw various prizes. Kids are running, grabbing them, snatching them up because it's like a piñata. But yeah. And as this happens, y'all notice y'all are busted. I just can't like not picture like people like all these toys getting tossed around. But you run into a bit of a blockade as you kind of bump into and bounce off of 3 large bears.
Oh.
Let's draw these bears real quick. I don't know how bears' snouts work, so we're gonna say that's not very much bear-like.
That's looking bare enough.
There we go.
It's a little bit more than the bare minimum, you know?
Ha.
Yeah, it's just the bare
Say you just
necessities.
gotta
it's
hit the
fine.
bare necessity.
I mean, let's hope it doesn't become too much to bear. I love those bears.
I
They're
can
really
barely
good.
take this.
Bear with us. The drawing takes a second.
Yeah. Drawings just take a second.
Just some bears as a treat.
Yeah, just some
No
bears.
pals.
So we got 3 wonderful bears. These bears are blocking, like they're taking up this whole like lane, and people can't seem to get past. Like behind them is a good gap of people that lead on to like more of the festival and toward the citadel. But there's like these 3 bears blocking the path.
Uh-oh.
Like what? Who are they? Why are there 3 bears?
What is
Why
your
are there
purpose?
bears?
What a mysterious set of bears.
What a mysterious set of bears. But as y'all might be wondering this, we do have a wonderful person who just is always around. I say always around. They're around these bears all the time. Y'all wouldn't know this. But they're going around spewing, having anybody come up and find the strawberry from the bears. As each of these bears are juggling, start beginning juggling various fruits. Each of these fruits are fairly large. Like each of them are the size of a watermelon, but they're various different ones. You have one that's juggling a banana, one that's juggling a strawberry, and one that's juggling watermelons.
Oh.
And this person's asking, come up, come one, come all. Really just come one. Find the strawberry. Find the bear with the strawberry. Do it. They seem to not know what they're doing. But granted, there seems to be a lot of people who keep coming up, taking turns, but like they can't seem to win. They always come back dejected.
Oh no.
Yeah, but how do y'all want to approach? Y'all are a little too far away to see the details of how this game is being played. But y'all can easily approach and watch a game or blindly participate.
I think I whisper over to my friends and I go, do you think they're nice bears? You know, like they're bears. So they've got fuzzy ears, and if bear not petable, why ears so fuzzy and petable?
You know, I agree. I would hear that all the time on my island. But we only get sea bears, so these are a little different.
Sea bears.
Yeah.
You see one bear smile with its nice, fun, beautiful sharp teeth, but friendly sharp teeth.
No.
They're still fluffy though.
They are friend shaped.
Yeah, they are friend shaped.
I don't think they'd be on the street though if they weren't friendly. So they're probably friendly.
Yeah, they don't
Otherwise,
seem to
I think
be
there'd be
hurting
a lot
anyone.
more people laying around.
Yeah.
Should we go say hi to them?
I think so.
And I, with much gusto behind my step, march on over towards the bears.
March up towards the bears. The wonderful woman with wonderful bird wing ears comes up and goes, "Oh, you want to try your guess? Try your shot. Pick the strawberry. Pick the bear with the strawberry." And you see these bears juggling their various fruits between each other, not being very like hidden at all. They each grab one. Let's see if I can do this real quick. We're gonna try this real quick. I am such an artist. I know what a strawberry looks like, I think. We have a banana, and then we had a a watermelon. I think a zebra watermelon is what we'll go for. Possibly a
Ooh.
devil fruit. Who knows?
If you pick that bear, you get your own spinoff.
You get your own spinoff. But we have the 3 bears. They each start with watermelon, strawberry stuff. They're juggling. And where they end, no one knows. They each quickly
Like
put them behind
watching.
their backs. What you easily see blatantly is the one on the left has the strawberry, the one in the middle has the banana, and the one on the right has the watermelon. The woman then gestures her arm and says, pick one, any bear, all the bears. Only one bear, though, please.
Wait, but you just said all the bears.
Nope, slip of the tongue. All bears, one bear, only one bear.
I thought if we caught the person in the lie, they would like turn to dust like Rumpelstiltskin. I don't know. I've never read Rumpelstiltskin. I assume he turns to dust.
Yeah, but how would you like to go about solving this? You have various skills. You can try something clever. But the only rules you've been told is to guess the bears. Or guess the one with the strawberry. The strawberry bear.
The strawberry bear.
Yep. And just to put it back up to remind you where everyone started at. Watermelon was left, strawberry was middle, banana's right. What you saw as they were putting it behind their back was strawberry left, banana middle, watermelon right.
Grandma Rutabaga, I'm looking very quizzically, like it's a very hard riddle. Just staring the bears down. But truly, I think it's a very cute game.
Yeah.
So I want them to know that their hard work is appreciated. And also, I'm just happy to be in front of 3 very cuddly looking bears.
It's true.
So I'm slightly
the stuff of
distracted.
dreams.
Do you relay this to the bears, or are you just standing silently, just staring, and all this is happening in your mind?
I think I've got like a big cheesy grin on, right? And I'm like, pick the bear, but can I pet the bear? And I think I say that out loud.
It's like, pet the bear, pet the bear. Can you pet the bear? Can they pet the bear? I guess you could pet the bear. Pet one bear, all bears, one bear only.
Which one of those is most true?
All right, I would like to pet the bear on the far left, and also at the same time, that is the bear that I am choosing that has the strawberry. So I'm going in for head pats as long as bear allows. But also I am participating at the game by picking this as my chosen bear.
All right. Fantastic. So this is going to be really fun. So audience, wonderful viewers, wonderful listeners, you get to let us know. This isn't so much as a pick your option, as you're not going to be selecting options A, B, or C in the terms of how I might have described it before. Instead, you're going to select options A or B. What this does is it lets me know whether or not I get to roll a specific chart. There's only 2 charts. So, audience, wonderful members, please select option A or B for chart 1 or 2, the C. Which bear has the strawberry?
Which bear?
Yeah, which bear has the strawberry?
Bear has the strawberry?
Oh, we got an A, we got a B. Got one of each. Wait a minute.
What?
Oh no, you all have learned.
Oops. Uh-oh, whoops.
Whoopsie. But I am not going to spend too much longer on this. Y'all have only a few more moments before I decide which chart based on these 2. I'll just flip a coin. That's going to be great. The other thing I want you to do, Michaela, while we are waiting on me rolling this chart, because I need to grab these dice.
Yes.
I need you to roll me spirit plus spirit.
Ooh.
Do it. Ooh, I think I do. I've got some snazzy spirit. Grandma Rutabaga is, if anything, spirited.
Got that
Let's
spirit.
see. Got that spirit.
The spirit of adventure.
It's true. Let's see. Do I have my D8 with me? Four. So it is going to be 10.
I'm sorry to tell myself this, but you did pick it. You got the strawberry bear.
Yeah.
You had the roll above a 5 on chart 2, and I flipped for 2. So
Nice.
congratulations, you did it. I keep forgetting that things can actually roll higher than like a 6 in this game for a hot second. So I keep thinking like, oh yeah, like the average roll is literally 3 in this game. So being like a 10, oh wait, that blew me out of the water. Oh no.
I know.
But you have
To
picked
be
the
fair,
strawberry
that is my
bear.
highest stat.
There we go.
So Grandma Rutabaga was like geared up about these bears, and it just carried her all the way.
Yeah, you picked
I was
the
watching
strawberry
very
bear.
closely.
And as you are petting this bear, and in turn selecting it, it turns into like a kind of a big plush stuffed bear. like enough, like easy to carry like in your arms, but it's fairly large, like probably like the size of your torso, and it's covered in cute strawberries.
Oh,
Strawberry bear.
My goodness.
And the other 2 bears also poof into little various other toys, one covered in watermelons, one covered in bananas.
I as a player don't like bananas, but I think Alba, growing up on an island, probably ate a ton of bananas. So Alba's gonna grab some. It's a texture thing. You know how brains are.
You're gonna take the bear?
That's fair.
I'm gonna take the one that's covered in bananas. The banana bear, if you will. The banana bear.
Sure,
if you will.
you take this bear.
Do they go back the other way again?
Nope. All bears, one bear, only the bear. They only do it once. That's why it's a one-time game. Like, how'd you? This game's rigged. You can't. They just storm off angry, leaving now the only bear that is not being taken, unless if Anna wants to take it. If not, maybe a child will just run up and snatch it, along with all the other kids and some adults taking all the prizes that got flown up earlier, just moments ago.
Well, I didn't play this game, so I think that the bear stays and some kid can get it.
Yeah.
Because I will win a prize on my own. I say knowing I'm not dexterous or strong, so we'll see how this goes.
I believe in you.
All right.
Need to find a game that also does spirit or intelligence.
Yeah.
There's who knows? There could be
a brain game, if you will.
A brain game.
I don't need a brain game. I need a muscle game.
But y'all's path is now clear.
All right.
At least like being able to move forward. The crowd like thankfully thins out now that there's not a blockade blocking like progression throughout the rest of the city.
Yeah. I'm like mumbling to myself as we walk. See, they were petable. They are friend shaped.
I pet my banana bear.
I'm still very confused. So they weren't bears the whole time, or were they bears and now they're just stuffed animals? I really don't understand.
Yeah.
I
hold it up.
I'm not sure.
I hold it up and I'm like, if you're not a bear, you have to tell me legally.
But if it told you.
Yeah. And put away the bear.
You put away a bear. The audience sees it blinking in camera.
Oh, no.
You don't notice it.
Oh no! It's like that,
oh no!
it's
It's
like
secretly a
that one dog.
horror game. No.
Yeah. I put the bear in my bag, and now my bag smells like bananas.
Beautiful.
Yeah, but y'all's pathway is clear, and y'all are easily able to move up.
Yeah, let's deliver some lunch.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll keep an eye out for a game that looks fun, preferably one that takes like intelligence or negotiation or something like that. But if not, I'll still struggle through.
Yeah. On the other end, I will look for a game that lets me hit things with a hammer, possibly.
Nice.
Yeah, well, there is a game coming up that is blocking the three-way intersection. Which I don't know why pick your option is still there. It goes. That took a minute to. My computer's getting a little chunky. Donnell here in like the center of this map. At like that crosswalk. That goes to like the left of Citadel. Up goes more into like Dark Park.
Ooh.
You're in this area, and this whole area is flooded with these weird, various colored like slimes. They kind of look like moving jam.
Ooh.
But they're just filling this whole intersection. And all you'll see is just people grabbing like pieces of bread from various different vendors who are calling out and trying their best to throw bread at these jelly slimes. But they're missing like everyone's really bad at this game. Seems like.
I think so. I think they're missing a core component.
Who knows what component that is? I don't. But let's find out.
Alva is gonna look and see another obstacle in our way, and they just kind of smile, and they're like, I really enjoy how like fun and whimsical these little distractions are before we deliver a lunch. And I go over to the peanut butter vendor, the peanut monger, if you will.
Yeah, you go up to him. Let's see. Boop. Sorry, I am prepping this wonderful boy.
Everyone's favorite.
Our favorite.
Yeah, chat. What's the peanut monger's name?
Yeah. Who is our peanut monger's good name? This is when we bring pick your option back up. But as we figure out the peanut monger's name, the peanut monger tossing out bread to people. You walk up to them. They have this wonderful, beautiful nose, a few bandages like around their head and face.
Oh, poor thing.
Yeah.
Peanuts are war.
Peanuts are war.
Yeah. Yeah. What stock does he have? I guess I look over his little stall and just kind of smile a little bit. So I'm gonna be traveling soon, and I need some peanut butter for the road, if that's possible.
Need some peanut butter. Well, we got peanut butter bread, peanut butter muffins.
That sounds good.
Well, that's kind of it with peanut butter, but we do got bagels, bagel muffins, baguette bagel muffins, and gently toasted bread.
Oh,
Gently toasted.
I'd actually like some gently toasted bread and a jar of peanut butter. Is that possible?
Well, I ain't got no peanut butter. All I got is this bread to toss at them jellies. Are you participating in the great jelly toss?
You don't want to give me the secret stuff?
Oh,
like the experimental peanut butter, you know.
See, I only give the secret stuff to them high value Are you a high value customer, sir, ma'am?
It's okay. It could go either way depending on the day. And I look over my wallet, which is you could see some dust coming out of it. Yeah, it makes exactly that sound. I don't know how you did that. Found the exact sound in my brain, but that's the sound it makes.
Beautiful.
It goes. It's the opposite of when Naruto wins a bunch of gambling and has a very fat frog purse. It's the reverse of that. Yeah, I mean, I'm a high value customer, and that I'm a cool person with a big hammer, and that I can sing tales of your peanut mongering to the world at large.
Well, friend, you say I would, but like your wallet kind of made that little dust sound, and that's kind of alarming. I don't think wallets should do that.
Oh, it was a hard
But
trip,
for your trouble, here's a few slices of bread. Have fun, free of charge. Don't worry about it. Please get rid of these slimes.
Okay. I
But
bring
if
some
you want that
breads.
secret stuff,
Oh,
let someone know.
okay, I guess.
And they hand you some not so great crumbly pieces of bread. It is not pristine. It's not the good stuff.
Okay, that's fine. I bring the bread back to the gang. So I was thinking we would put peanut butter on the bread, and that would get us a bunch of jellies, and then we'd win the game. But apparently, peanut butter is like in short supply. Not even the peanut monger has it.
Oh, well, that's all right.
Oh, and I give everybody the bread. I don't quite know what to do with this. I see everybody throwing it at the jellies.
I guess we just throw it.
Sure.
Yeah. Although my hands are a little full.
Hmm.
I'm like, Rutabaga tries to figure out where to set Bear. They want to continue cuddling with the bear.
Russ can hold on to it if you want. You just stick it in his mouth.
That's true.
Oh,
I smell the bear. Does it smell like strawberries?
It does. It does smell like strawberries.
It does.
That's pretty good.
Will your friend eat the bear?
And I mean, he'll eat it, but then I can just reach in and pull it out for you. Most of my stuff is in his stomach, so.
Yeah.
It's like, it's okay, and I like shove it under one arm and I hold the bread in the other.
All right, roll me. So you're throwing the bread? Is that what's happening?
I think everyone's got some bread.
I'm throwing some bread.
Bread.
For those throwing bread, please roll me strength plus dex.
These are my worst stats.
Oh no.
Don't worry. I'm
Pair
good
of
at
D4s.
I rolled a 10.
Yeah, let's see if you can throw these crumbly bread pieces at these various slimes on the prowl. They seem to be very, very nuisancey, as they just constantly keep multiplying.
Yeah.
I rolled a 4.
I also
rolled a 4.
4.
Nice.
All right, 4, and
yeah, I got a 10, so I'm the champion
10.
bread thrower.
Ooh.
All right. So, Rutabaga, Amarillo throw their bread. Valiant effort, but it crumbles in the air.
No.
And you two notice, like, that's kind of what's happening to, like, almost everybody's bread. It's just crumbling.
Interesting.
However, Alba, you manage to have your bread not crumble so much. But as it does hit one of the slimes, it doesn't seem to do, like, anything. It seems to just kind of fall through as if, like, this crumbly bread can't absorb anything, right? It's too cooked. It's too toasted.
You're telling me it needs uncooked bread?
Yeah. But you see all the various all the various Mr. Peanuts all being silly with their noses are just walking around handing, like, these bad breads. But you know, like, they have good breads. You can see the good breads in their various, like, little carrying trays. But, like, they're not giving anybody the good stuff.
That seems rude.
I could try and get us some of the good stuff.
Yeah, I think that'll work better. And then this time I'll give the bear on over so I've got some better aim.
Okay. Well, I have a chest in Busk's stomach, so I can pull the chest out. We can put the bear in there, and then we put the chest back into his stomach. You worried about it?
Cool.
I do have room in this chest, right? Yes, I do have room. What size is this stuffed animal?
Yeah, how big are the bear?
Yeah.
They're probably about like 2 feet tall, maybe a foot and a half wide. So they're large-ish.
Nice.
Size 2 or 3. Yeah, I have room.
Okay. Cool. They're about half as tall as Grandma Ruda.
Oh no.
We'll mark that down for now. But yeah, I will approach the closest bread seller, merchant, provider.
Absolutely.
Whatever they're calling themselves, however they identify.
They are all Peanut. They're all Mr. Peanut.
Mr. Peanut.
They're all Mr. Peanut now.
It's a big conspiracy.
Yeah, it's Big Nut. That I didn't realize that until like literally it left my mouth. Oh no, what have I done?
A light-hearted fantasy, you say?
Yeah,
It's the bread lobby. They're trying to keep the good bread to themselves.
To sell more bread, yeah. Same with the cheese lobby.
Beautiful. Yep.
But yeah, you approach one of the Mr. Peanuts.
Yeah. Hey there. I was hoping to get a little more bread, but not the crumbly stuff that you've been giving out to everyone. I see you have really good stuff there. Gotta get some of that.
You want some of the good stuff?
Yes.
Are you a customer of value?
I believe I am.
Hmm.
He just stares down.
Yeah. They're just staring at you, just eye and squint, and just like,
You know, the Peanut family.
Staring back.
Yeah, the Peanut family is well known for their astute business practices.
Why? What do you find of value?
What is fiat currency?
Please, you can't make the peanut vendors also invest in crypto. You can't do it. You can't.
Have you heard of peanut coin?
No.
I have not, but it doesn't sound like a very good investment.
That's because it's not.
Are the coins made out of peanuts?
More fungible than ever.
You think peanut coin is not investable?
I'm not. I'm over talking to another peanut vendor, trying to get them to give up the secret stuff, and I mentioned that I don't think peanut coin is a good investment.
Oh no, the peanut hive mind has been revealed.
You told me they were all named Peanut. That's what I thought you meant.
I'm like, but it's certainly like they look left and right and like, okay, and so they so picture like one of those like serving trays that you see at like baseball games, right? There's like a whole bunch of bread and stuff, but what looks like the good bread, they just grab like one of the like bagel baguettes and lift it up, and like literally most of the bread lifts up as if it was all fake, and under it is the fluffiest like loaves of bread, obviously pre-sliced because they're business, and they're like, because you didn't fall for the peanut coin scam, you're a customer of value. Now, and they hand you a loaf, and they're like, now don't tell anybody the secret.
That's really funny.
But also, would you like to invest in peanut coin? I hear it's going to rocket to one of the moons.
It honestly sounds like a scam to me, but if that's what you do, go ahead and do it. I wish you the best of luck, but thank you so much for the bread. And I will turn and run back to the group.
Nice.
Turn back. Yeah, absolutely.
Can I be talking to Rutabaga after? He's like, yeah, and then I went back and started telling me about peanut coin, and I said, well, you eat peanuts, you don't spend them. That's silly. And then they said, oh, you've learned well. And then they just showed me nice bread. So I don't know why they did that.
Oh, I feel like currency that you can eat is not the best business investment.
Well, yeah, but in the other side of town, they're like eating the buildings, so everything in this town is deeply fragile.
Yeah.
That's true, but if your money can expire, that's never a good investment.
It's true.
But
It's
I got
like-
us
it's
some
like when you-
bread. I'll
Oh.
hold up the loaf.
Bread.
Oh, those are nice. I throw away my bad bread and I see that the slugs, the jelly slugs do not care.
I do still want to try it again, but Alba,
Bread
you should
seriously.
probably throw most of it because I don't know that we're actually going to hit anything.
Yeah.
I do keep
For
a piece for myself though, because I do want to try it again.
Yeah.
absolutely. All right. For anybody who is throwing the bread, please roll once again strength plus dex.
See if it's better this time.
All right, I got a 9.
But I
A
try to
9.
get creative.
Ooh.
Yeah, get creative.
I would like to take this bread and I would
Mhm.
like to wet the very outer crust and then throw it like a frisbee.
Absolutely. What do you think you want to roll for that?
I would like to roll Dex and Intelligence.
Yeah, get in the angle. Doing some math for the throwing, doing some physics and geometry. Yeah, absolutely. And then
Good,
Dex to
that
like
lifts it
pull
from-
off the motions. Absolutely.
That lifts that from a D4 to a D8. So.
Nice.
So I did a little bit better. You know, passing off the bear helped a bit, but not much because I rolled a 5.
Nice.
I rolled a
That's-
10.
Yeah, I rolled a
Nice.
9.
Ooh, heck yeah.
All right. And what is everybody's spirit? Just like their straight spirit number?
General spirit.
8.
Mine is a number. 6.
8, 6.
And 8 as well.
309.
Oh wait, Anna's yours was 8 as well?
Yes, mine's also.
Okay, I didn't hear. I heard Michaela's 8. I didn't hear your 8. Okay, so 886. That's 221. Okay, cool. So that brings Michaela from a 5 to a 7. Anna from a 10 to a 12, and Ian from a 9 to an 11. I can do math.
We did it. We solved the
So-
bread puzzle.
No, you solved my bread puzzle. All right.
I just
Tell
realized you named
me.
them all.
I did name them all. So we're gonna go from lowest to highest. So Michaela, how does Rutabaga hit one of these slimes? How do they do it?
So I think I make a pretty big show of it because I'm having a great time with these games. So I'm going all in. I am matching the energy of the theatrics from the people running the games themselves. And I like wind up my throw. I'm like, oh, gotta watch those joints. Okay. And on like the third wind up, I throw it as hard as I could muster at one of the nearby slimes.
Yeah, which one? Is it going to be Joni, Kyle, Swirly, or Silpha?
I'm gonna say Swirly.
Swirly.
Yeah.
Absolutely. You throw it. It hits Swirly. And it obviously swirls inside him. And soon, what you see is it becoming a big toast with jelly on it. It becomes a nice little toasted jelly.
So I was on the right track by trying to find peanut butter. Like I thought the bread wasn't working because you needed peanut butter to like combine with them, like alchemically.
I mean, good thinking, right?
Yeah.
Science.
Yeah.
Science.
I'm starting to figure out
Peanut butter
the dream logic of the city. I'm starting to pick up what you're putting down.
And Ian, tell us how Alba hits one of these slimes.
So Alba locks eyes with Kyle, and there's a certain like animosity for like the slightest hint of a second of like, how dare you look at me like that, Kyle? And then just like frisbee toss
gets a
the
brow
piece
now.
of bread, and it just like impacts and spins out, and as it's spinning, it turns into the toast. and then it kind of boomerangs back.
It does boomerang back, but the bread becomes misshapen. It's now a jelly croissant.
Oh my god!
Oh my gosh!
That's way cooler than I thought it was gonna be. Even better than toast. I love a croissant.
And Anna, with that 12, and the way that your projectile's like tossing it, you will be managing to hit the final 2, Joni and Silpha. How does that happen?
Working that angle,
Yeah, you
she throws it and it
shot.
curves out,
Curving the
and
bread.
comes back and scrapes across both of them.
Nice.
You ever seen the movie Wanted? It's like that.
We'll imagine that polymerization from Yu-Gi-Oh happens, and the 2 jellies fuse together to make a jelly donut.
Oh, that makes sense because the 2 halves combine and they become a donut.
Yeah,
definitely the winner of this game.
Honestly, yeah,
It was very good.
And as y'all have done this, and like people have figured out like the trick. Unfortunately, some haven't, so they have like these weird little like a few like palm-sized peanuts in their hands with like weird triangle fins at the bottom of them, like if they're giant peanuts in the shape of a rocket ship.
Oh.
But some people
Well, that
look
must be
like
the
oddly
experimental
disappointed in their new crypto peanut coins. But other people have delicious bread that they have tossed, and you have some people picking up the various, now desserts and treats, and eating them. 10-second rule, it's fine.
I'm gonna eat my croissant. Yeah.
Yeah, they're delicious. They're great. They're fine.
NFT non-fungible toasted nuts. Oh goodness. It's been bouncing
Non-fungible
back and forth in the
toast.
brain space. Yeah.
That's so good. That's so good. But y'all have
Got some
y'all have
snacks.
solved the bread puzzle.
Heck yeah.
Nice.
But y'all have now cleared this 3-way path.
Mhm.
In the city of Path, I forgot to re-mention that the city's name is Path.
Yes.
But we are now in the center. How would y'all like to proceed? Would y'all like to continue to the Citadel to deliver this lunch and I do want to let y'all know that a bit of time has passed, not a lot of time. But if someone was expecting like food and delivery, they might start being like getting hangry, getting a little bit cranky from food. But who knows?
Yeah.
You don't know if this
Alright.
Count Dracule Youngblood is could get hungry or could get angry when hungry, right? Like there's no way.
Well, I mean, here's how I'm looking at it, right? If we run into another obstacle game, who are we to say no?
Yeah.
But if
What
it's
like
run
what
a
if there
bunch of
happens
games
to just
that
be
are
a
like-
third one?
Yeah, if they
If
if the
it's in
game's
the way.
beckoning us, we can say no.
We
and can
have to
wait.
clear the path.
Yeah.
And in other news, I am fully immersed. So I have forgotten about the objective at this point as I eat my
No worries. But we have been at this for an hour. Would y'all like to take a 5-minute break to
Absolutely. I'm gonna go get some
Yeah.
tea.
All right, so we will be taking a 5-minute break, everybody. So everybody get some water, stretch, go to the bathroom if need be, and we'll be back in 5 minutes.
Heck yeah. All you stretch too. Get some water. Get a snack if you
Yeah.
need to.
Check your posture.
Yeah.
All right, we'll be back.
Be back soon.
Exactly what kind of mission would this be?
A very dangerous mission. You'll be heading into the coastal fjord. and into the mechanical planes.
I'm sure nothing bad could ever happen. Lily, stuff one of those Yonko spores in the cannon.
Got it! Golem's down, but is he out?
The Sonova Project. New episodes every other Friday. Find the Sonova Project, SANNOVA, on YouTube or your favorite podcatcher.
Hi, we're Chasm Quest. Come with us as we voyage across the Chasm Sea and into a heroic adventure into a new world. The quest is dangerous,
I want to ride that sword down his body, like just like split him in half.
mysterious,
There's something about the new lens. There's nothing that can prepare us for what's to come.
and very, very rowdy.
We lick each other's nostrils. Oh God.
Listen to Chasm Quest, all one word, everywhere podcasts are streamed. Now, let's set sail.
Every hero strikes out on their adventure for a different reason.
To prove myself worthy of my mother's praise.
To write my own story and discover who I really am.
To prove to my family that I'm more than they believe me to be.
To revive the god that has chosen me.
But when the fragile balance of the world is in jeopardy, and sinister forces move in the darkness, heroes will be tested, pushed to their limits and beyond, and it will be left to them to determine if they are up to the task. There is a darkness rising. Will they be able to overcome and do what must be done?
For my god.
For my story.
For my freedom.
For the world.
To restore the balance. Modified Rule, Season 2, The Chronicles of Erin. New season, new campaign, new story. A Dungeons & Dragons actual play podcast. Find us on all the usual podcasting apps.
Welcome aboard the Opal Star, an Esper Genesis 5e actual play podcast following an unlikely group of friends as they explore the universe.
To shine a light on hidden truths and expose the lies hidden in shadow.
To find your place among the stars and show the world what you're made of.
To discover who you were and decide who you want to be.
To solve mysteries near and far. And to get into no small amount of trouble along the way. The Secret City. The Atomic City. The city behind a fence. A bridge goes by many names, and it is proof of what happens when man messes with things they do not understand. The side effects of mixing little understood science with ancient mysteries reach farther than anyone realizes in this small town. And those mysteries are about to come to a head. Tempest Multi is a southern gothic reality-twisting mystery powered by the apocalypse. Listeners beware, there be monsters here.
Exactly what kind of mission would this be?
A very dangerous mission. You'll be heading into the coastal fjord and into the mechanical plains.
I'm sure nothing bad could ever happen. Lily, stuff one of those yonkel spores in the cannon.
Got it! Golem's down, but is he out?
The Sonova Project. New episodes every other Friday. Find the Sonova Project, SANNOVA, on YouTube or your favorite podcatcher.
Hi, we're Chasm Quest. Come with us as we voyage across the Chasm Sea and into a heroic adventure into a new world. The quest is dangerous.
I want to ride that sword down his body, just split him in half.
Mysterious.
All right, we are back. And let's get to the correct screen. I switched to the wrong one. That's okay. There we go. All right, welcome back. So we are continuing to the Citadel. Is that right? All right. So, all right. So we head to the Citadel, and as y'all get to the Citadel's like gated entryway, there's once again a festival game blocking the. How could this happen? Oh, it seems so unorganized. How could this conveniently keep happening? Especially 3 times in a row. It's, oh man. How could it be? But this is probably the last, this is clearly the last mini game. I mean, festival game in this street, because behind it is the Citadel, which doesn't seem to have like all those festive games and stuff, but it is well decorated inside, as y'all can see beyond the gates. But what could this game possibly be that's blocking the road once again? Gatespiracy. That's very good. The rule of threes. But what could this final game be? And should we let our audience decide? Because I do have a list of 3 possible games that this could be. Heck yeah. All right. Well, that means we get to bring up the pick your option. Oh boy, howdy. I love this thing. I love this graphic so much, and it's so simple. Yeah, but we get to do pick your option. There are 3 wonderful games we get to pick. And let's pull up my wonderful drawing skills once again. So, everybody get ready to pick options A, B, or C. So, option A, B, and C. Which the pick your option is in the way. So we're going to bring this down a bit. We're going to bring this down. Do right there. Oh. I'm going to block y'all's faces for a bit. I'm so sorry. But we have 3 games. We have Dressing Sax. Dressing Sax. Who is Sax? Sax is this cool little scarecrow man. And there's like a bunch of dressers and chests full of various articles of clothing, armor pieces, accessories, you name it. It's probably in a bin. Option B is Silver Bells. What is Silver Bells? Well, it's obviously hitting a bell with in the hammer. See, look, ball, it goes up, it hits the bell. Classic carnival game. Super fun. And then we have the Fey Ring Toss, which is throwing rings on floating fairies. Have you ever got tired of Navi? Well, now you get to bring out that frustration by throwing rings and getting it around them. You know, like classic games where you try to throw rings in bottles or something. I don't know. I haven't played a lot of carnival games in many years. Who knows how they work? But these are the options. Options A, B, and C. Which game is blocking the road, everybody? Chat, this is for you. I hope y'all are paying attention this time around. Else I get the pick, and we know which one I'll most likely pick. But I'm not going to give a hint because... Oh man. That's very good. Very good. Right. Option A, option C, option A, and option B. Seems like option A is winning. Remember, you can vote your options as many times as you want. You can spam it. Do not be afraid to spam it. That is why we have it so cheap at 50. Feel free to just spam. Feel free. I'm not going to stop you. Who's going to stop? It's not me. Perhaps if you have 1,000, you can use a dragon spell. Remember. No, wait, hold it. Hey, listen. Oh, option A has 3, option C has 4. Oh, is that a 5th A? Oh, there we go. Oh, it's starting. We're going to end it in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. We're going to cut it off at this A. I have it highlighted. I'm going to real quick count. 1, 2. Every time y'all keep doing this. The delay is real. It's just anarchy. We're going to There we go. That's where the cutoff is. I stopped it. That's the cutoff. All right. Oh my gosh. Okay. We need to tally these. Can one of our beautiful mods maybe count this? Cause like there's a lot of A and C. they should count it. I've been thwarted by the delay. The delay. Yes. Thank you so much for taking the time for this. Oh man, if only maybe we could just change it to throwing clothes on fairies to dress them. I mean, that is an option. Maybe if they're equal, who knows? Oh, Lucas counts 20 A's. Are there 20 C's? Who knows? 14 C's. Let's see, Michaela, do you confirm this? Does the math check out? A's, yeah. 15 C's. Lucas didn't count 1 C. But it seems like A most likely is the winner because I'm seeing a lot of A's. So we get to dress Sax the Scarecrow. Oh man, this is wonderful. You know how we're going to do Sax the Scarecrow? Oh no, I am so sorry.
Oh, they missed my whole Dragonology conversation.
Yeah. Oh, I'm so sorry, everybody. We I did not unmute y'all. I'm so sorry.
That's okay.
That is giving me time to finish my tea. It works out.
The players supposed to no, because they were not supposed to be muted. But thank you for catching that.
We were vamping for time and everything. While
we were doing
it.
Like I was.
Y'all were just listening
like,
to just dead. Everyone was just listening to dead air. Oh no. Only me talking. I'm so sorry, everyone.
No, it's okay.
I'm apologizing to chat as well. So sorry, chat. It's okay.
I've been having so much fun.
We did get to pick that. It is dressing our fun I was about to say skeleton friend, our scarecrow friend.
Is there a skeleton under there?
I don't know. It's only. I kind of want to check. Because I think skeletons are neat.
So we now have Sax.
My friend Sax.
Scarecrow. So y'all approach the gate. In front of this gate, though, a few yards in front of the gate, it's just a skeleton propped up in the center and a whole bunch of wardrobes and chests just filled to the brim of various knickknacks, cloth, armor, weapon, anything and everything you probably think of is there.
Ooh. So many choices.
So many choices. And everyone is easily walking past us. This vendor is trying to get people to like dress their scarecrow. It's not weird. Look, dress my scarecrow, guys. Just dress my scarecrow. It's fine. Look, I got the clothes. You don't even have to use your own clothes. Come on. It's super fun.
Oh, I love this guy so much. What's his deal?
Who
It's
who
not
knows
weird
what their
at all.
deal
It's a
is?
great tagline.
Yeah, come dress my scarecrow. Oh, it's awesome.
Yeah,
I
but you
look
see this little man just trying to get people to do its like dress a scarecrow. You know?
I see no sinister implications to this, and I'm gonna go dig into one of the chests and see if I can find. Oh, is that what he looks like?
Yeah, it's a little cat. It's a little
Oh,
tiny kitty.
I love it.
It's a little man.
That's a little man. I trust this little man. And I go
So
into
good.
I go into one of the chests and I start rooting around.
Yeah. A player. Yes, dress my scarecrow, please. Dress some nice or scary. Doesn't matter. You just gotta dress them.
Oh, that's exciting. I'm delighted. I'm going to. Can I use one of my skills?
Absolutely.
I want to use my knowledge of tradition as a minstrel and get more information about things that I see and hear. I want to figure out if there's like if there's like pieces to like some cool legendary outfit in here, but I have to like find it. Like some like it's like, oh, inside of this pile of thrifted clothes, there's like a perfect Edward Elric cosplay. I just have to find it. Like I'm talking like that vibe. Like there's a perfect costume in here. I just need to find it. I want to see if that's a thing. So that is going to be knowledge of tradition is int plus int.
Int plus int. Yeah, go ahead and let's roll that int plus int. And while we're getting that, Anna, Michaela, what are y'all doing while Alba has run up to dig through these various wardrobes and chests and bins? And
Alba's worst stat is int. I rolled a 6, but I'll let you cut to them first, and we'll figure it out.
I think seeing the person or the friend running this game, I specifically go looking for cat ears.
All right,
I want them to match.
All right. So there are 4 slots to fill to make it simple. We have head, chest, pants, and shoes. Accessories are free edition. So like if you want to add like necklaces and stuff.
Nice.
But so and Anna, what are you doing while these two are now rummaging through?
Well, I do have my 2 animals with me. Aseko, my riding snake / lizard, and a sapphire blue, and Busk, the amalgamation of toad, snail, and lizard that he is. Busk has a pretty good sense of fashion, so I'm going to lead him over to one of these chests and see what he picks out with his long tongue.
I love that Busk has a great sense of fashion.
Busk is
canon now.
won awards, you know.
All right, so, Ian, you rolled a 6.
Yeah.
All right. Let's have you all also roll. Michaela, what do you think you're gonna want to roll to try to find cat ears?
I would say maybe Dex or Spirit. Spirit for the enthusiasm behind it. Like it's just silly. And then, Dex, because I don't really know what I'm looking for. Just something fluffy and cute that maybe partially resembles what I'm looking for.
Yeah, absolutely. So go ahead and roll that.
All right. 4 and 8. So it's gonna be that 4 did me in. It's gonna be 8 total.
8 total. All righty.
Yes.
And Anna, how is your lizard friend going, your snaky lizard friend gonna pick out these fashionable clothing? How are they sniff tonguing through these clothes, I guess?
Yeah, they're using their antlers to shift their
Oh,
I look
it's
back
the
at
it's
the
the
picture of Busk, and he has a frog's head with deer antlers, a lizard body, a giant snail shell, and a fish tail. For those who have forgotten since last episode of the wonderful creature that he is. I would like to roll, since we're going for fashion, relying on Busk's impeccable taste of fashion. Spirit and intelligence?
Absolutely, yeah. Spirit and intelligence, let's go. And I am getting this good picture. So we can show everybody what your beautiful snail buddy
You do
is.
the picture, don't
Oh
you?
my god. It is my computer's so chunky.
Everybody's favorite.
Meanwhile,
There we
Grandma
go.
is like, yeah, I just have a very large beetle friend, but at least it's just a beetle.
Just a beetle.
Sometimes I worry about how my fish breathes. I'm just like digging through absentmindedly. And it's just like that camera hard cuts and you see the fish face, it's zooming in and it's just
But to show
There he
everybody,
is.
this is
That is
our
Busk,
beautiful friend who's helping us pick stuff.
Busk.
So what?
my pack
what
animal
did
friend
they-
who stores everything in his stomach.
I love Busk.
So good.
Busk is shaped like a friend.
Busk is friend
It's
shape.
true.
And what did they roll?
For fashion.
Roll for fashion.
Yeah, what did Busk roll?
I think you might be muted.
I am muted. Yeah. Rolled a 13 for fashion.
13. They are fashionable.
Nice. You
They
weren't
know
kidding.
how to fashion. All right. Well, let's go. Let's once again go from lowest to highest. So Ian, with that 6, what do you pull out? Trying to find a piece of like some mythical or legendary like figure from history. What do you pull out? Though you can only find one article of this clothing, but what do you pull out?
Okay. So I think there's like a legendary pirate that like Alba knows about, because Alba, grew up on an island and is like privy to a bunch of tall tales, and it's like Captain Corduroy's and his like amazing striped jacket. And I don't pull out the jacket. Instead, I pull out like a perfect replica of his like mustard yellow pants. And I'm just sitting there like,
yellow.
Nice.
I wish I'd gotten the jacket. I just get really sad. But it's like a perfect replica of Captain Corduroy's mustard yellow pants. And they like end just below the knee, so they're like almost like
Perfect.
a puffy pants, and then they're supposed to go with those like long socks from like those period pieces that are like they have those little buckle shoes to go with them, and they're frilly at the top. And the reason that Captain Corduroy wears yellow pants is so nobody can tell when Captain Corduroy gets scared. That's part of the tall tale. I love the shorts.
Look at them.
Oh, that's perfect.
They're great.
Playing this, the amount of times we play it makes me want to play it more.
Yes.
Because I delight in this game. I will sing the praises of Ryuutama. It's such a fun game.
Remember, none of what we have experienced so far is any of the base game of Ryuutama. But
Well,
this
I
game
guess it
allows
must
for
just be
such
Xander then.
creativity.
Everybody say thank you, Xander.
Thank you, Xander. Oh, thank you so much.
Yeah. Oh my god, the
Wow.
cat said thank you. Look.
So you said they had like a striped jacket. They also have
Yeah, but I couldn't find the
striped
jackets.
pants
Even
with
better.
brown stripes,
Nice.
so things don't clash.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
These
love that.
mustard
To also
yellow
hide, to
them.
hide his secrets.
to hide his secrets. Yeah.
Yeah.
This
really
this
sad 'cause
really
he died
doesn't.
from,
I need to increase the size of this.
He died from like a really sad accident that involved like blood. So like the pants actually didn't help him out. It's part of the story though.
Part of the story. All right,
He
so we got
couldn't hide
these
the blood.
wonderful pants.
So good.
And
Love that mustard yellow.
mustard yellow. And Michaela, what does Rutabaga pull out with their 8?
Yeah, and just to match so wonderfully with these period piece pants, Grandma Ruta pulls out looking for cat ears or something similar. Instead pulls out some fluffy, fuzzy fox ears. But thankfully they are, kind of an orangey yellow with a little bit of white at the tip. So it actually works very well with the mustard yellow pants.
These are
maybe not
fox
quite
ears?
the same, time period. Yeah. Like little fox ears, like a little headband. And they walk over and very happily kind of place them on top of the scarecrow's head. It's like, yes, pointy things to keep the birds away.
Yes, pointy. I already forgot the voice of this character. This good cat boy. Yes. Everyone loves cat ears. Anyways, a little headband. So that's not very orangey. That's very much yellow.
It's okay. Listen,
I think I'm colorblind.
artistic,
There we go.
You're the artist here, so you get to put your artistic spin on
it just has a yellow highlight. That's it. Yellow highlight.
I'm really excited to see how this all comes together.
We got the wonderful ears now. What's next? What does our big, beautiful, froggy snailed boy pull out of a chest or wardrobe? What is assisting with this ensemble?
He looks through every chest and wardrobe here to get an assessment of everything available, and drawing a little bit of inspiration from Ian's background. Everybody knows that Busk loves a good statement piece. So
gotta have the statement piece.
A pink tailed jacket.
Ooh.
A pink tail jacket. Okay.
That's something I want to own in real life.
I was gonna say that'd be very fun.
I want to start wearing more pink. I actually meant to wear. It's too hot in Florida right now, but I meant to wear a sweater with these little. It's like a grandma sweater with a bunch of birds on it. It's like bright pink, and I meant to wear it today, but it is miserably hot, so I did not.
Fair. Yeah, I think our feels like today was like 105.
Mm-hmm.
Even with the rain.
Yeah, no, the AC stops working in the afternoon at my office. So I was like, it starts off very cold in the morning, and then just as we go, it just gets worse.
Oh goodness. Okay.
Ooh.
Stylish.
Oh my god.
Oh, this is wonderful.
So the last part is the gloves, right?
Yes, the glove.
This looks like someone out of fairy tale.
I was gonna say this is looking more and more like a very powerful Sonic OC.
All right, so you know what? In
it's like a secret. It's a secret boss in Kingdom Hearts.
A stranger comes up and quickly just throws on these wonderful like gloves with little spikes on the tips.
Whoa,
they're like echidna hands.
gauntlets?
Yeah, like little gauntlets or like echidna gloves. Who knows? They're not like the gloves from Knuckles. I didn't go for the Sonic thing. This thing looks like, this thing looks like a clown. Oh my god! It's scary. It's spooky.
It's giving Jester.
Yeah,
giving Jester vibes.
It's like a character from Nights into Dreams.
Listen, if you can't scare them away, laugh them away. Wow. It's coming together so nicely.
I think we did a really good job.
I think so too.
So you all assemble this. Jackets, pants, ears, and as soon as the final gloves get put on, you see the wonderful attendant jump in joy and jump into the arms of this of Sax the Scare Clown. As it does grab it and waves goodbye, it doesn't have a mouth to talk, and it walks on by with the cute cat just being super excited that their wonderful scarecrow is now dressed and can walk in public properly.
Very good. Bye.
Bye. But
there it goes.
Looks great.
that is our.
Was that the intended effect?
Sure, probably.
I think so.
I turned to the cat. Is that what you wanted?
And they had says yeah, and is leaving with the scarecrow.
Oh.
They're riding on its wonderful arms, or maybe on its fluffy head now.
Yeah. Wow, I hope we run into them in the future.
They're great.
They could also be travelers. We may never know. I mean, who knows? We could find out. They could be on the boat, but y'all have made it now to the Citadel. There's no more obstacles blocking your path, and you got lunch.
We've been doing a lot of games. I really hope we haven't messed up whatever is in here. We haven't looked in.
Yeah. I think it'll be okay.
Yeah, it's probably fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is there a way we can check the lunch before we go?
Yeah, sure, absolutely.
Did we get like a rule to not open it? Is that one of those things?
No, nothing like that was said.
I don't think so.
Okay.
But this thing is in a box. Like, think of like a bento box and trapped in like a little nice little cloth sack, like they carry it easier.
Oh, I don't want to mess with that. Yeah, that's really pretty.
Yeah, it'll be fine.
Yeah,
okay. Fine. Yeah, like y'all haven't like tossed it or neglected it,
right?
So like you're fine.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
But y'all have reached the Citadel. It's a wonderful, like large, like very, like Gothic classic cathedral sort of look. Very big, very tall, very like Hunchback of Notre Dame, except like obviously super cooler, and more angular. I don't know. But y'all walk into it. It's very beautiful inside. It's very clean. There's like a receptionist desk, but no one's there. There's like a little bell. But it's very large, open space. In this front room, you see like doors and hallways leading to, you know, who knows where, probably some like office stuff and maybe like a big room with a bunch of pews. Who knows?
Ooh.
I will walk up and with a flourish, hit the bell.
Nice.
Hit the bell.
Good thinking.
Yeah. You hit the bell. And it takes a while. Like no one immediately shows up, but from like down the hall who starts wheeling toward y'all is a cool young dude. Cool young dude. Look at this beautiful boy. They got
my good time boy.
Yeah, a good time boy. We'll wait for it to pop up on screen for you all to see. There it goes.
Oh, whoa.
Yeah, we got this cool young boy. We got a cool little beanie, got cool glasses, got cool like hair going on, smoking a cigarette. Cool Dude. Smoking's not cool, kids. Don't smoke.
Wow.
but smoking's cool in fiction, so it's fine.
God.
This dude wheels on up. Like, can I help you?
I don't know. Can you?
That's why I'm asking. Like, can I help you?
We're looking.
We have this lunch for the count. Youngblood,
Yeah.
was it? Yeah, Youngblood.
The
Youngblood
count.
ordered this
I
lunch,
haven't
or
been
at
called
least
the
we
count.
were sent.
Name's just Count.
Oh, is that you?
Yeah, I'm Count.
Oh.
Or High Priest
your
Count if you want to
first
have
name is
titles.
Count.
Yeah.
So your name is High Priest Count, and then
Well,
the rest of your name.
High Priest is the title. See, and he like kind of shows his little name tag. Like, yeah.
So cool.
So cool. Like,
what?
So
what
like,
what are you the High Priest of?
and it's like gestures around like all this, I guess. I mean, I just appeared into the position, you know.
No, I don't.
Yeah, I
You don't. Oh,
never
you
been
want
in
to take a
that
tour?
predicament.
I mean, I can wheel and eat all day, so you want to take a tour?
Sure.
Yeah.
Here's your lunch.
Yeah, here's your food.
Enjoy.
They take their lunch. They open it up. It's a bunch of good, delicious sushi.
Ooh.
Nice.
Oh, so we were fine. It wasn't gonna get cold.
Yeah.
Nice.
Just starts stuffing himself. All right, so come on, follow me. And they start wheeling off, down the hall, expecting y'all to follow suit.
I look to my companions and just kind of shrug and don't take out my mallet because I feel safe.
Yeah, it's the same place. It's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. So y'all wheel down this beautiful cathedral. These hallways are all decorated with various like long stretches of paintings that have like wonderful visual flair that's like telling a story. And I will tell y'all this story. And I'm going to tell it in how this wonderful lad is going to tell y'all.
Nice.
All right. So like there was nothing, right? Well, I mean, there was the ground, dirt, and bugs, right? Like stuff here. But
Bugs are
then
cool.
bugs are cool.
Yeah.
Awesome. Eat some more sushi. So like, and then a wizard came. And this wizard's like, we want stuff. And the portrait you're seeing is like an empty field and then like a grand wizard standing on like a hill, like a cliff face, raising their staff, and cool magic sparkles are happening. Cool magic painting. As we've seen before, we saw the cool paintings that like moved and did stuff last time.
Yeah. Cool.
So like the wizard's like, I want a city, and so made like this whole sorry, that's so rude of me. But we're done. And folds up the thing and puts the bento like underneath a little compartment under their chair. Continues wheeling. So like wanted a city, so they made a city. So and then here we are. And what you're seeing in this thing is and if y'all have a magic knowledge skill or a history skill, feel free to roll them now and then tell me the results momentarily. But what y'all are seeing on this beautiful like animated painting, wall painting that's happening is the wizards raising their staff, cool magic stuff's happening, and what was the blank field kind of repainted further down the hall starts growing a city. First it's like growing from like purple and stuff, and then starts changing to like colors of stone and like the buildings you're seeing, right? But a little stylized because this is a cool painting. But what did y'all roll for anybody who's going to roll a history or knowledge check or magic history check?
I'm going to use my my minstrel skill again, knowledge of tradition. I rolled
festival for warm sushi. That sounds gross, Lucas.
Oh no.
I'm gonna roll
warm sushi.
It didn't get warm. We weren't out
I mean,
for
there is
very
deep fried.
long.
There's like deep fried sushi. So
Oh,
that
I
stuff's
only rolled
delicious.
I only
Tempura
rolled a
sushi.
5 because again,
A 5. I mean, hey,
Yeah.
remember 3 is average, so 5's
that's
good.
true. I was gonna say my max roll I can get with int is gonna be an 8 because I have D4s for int.
Nice.
Right, so we got a 5.
Alba's not very smart.
A 5. What else do we have?
I don't
Is anybody else
think I
rolling?
have a skill for.
No, I don't have anything.
Let me double check here. Yeah, I don't think I have a skill that I can use for this.
Okay.
Mhm.
Then we shall
We must
continue.
rely on
So
Alba.
Alba, you notice from like the initial colors of how this city is forming, you get a small inclination of a type of school, and we'll mention what that school is a little momentarily. And so like the city was made, it was really cool, and then like, but I was like empty. Like, do you want to live in an empty city? Nah. So the wizard like made people, or well, like, you know, life, and then like populated the city, and then like, yeah, you know, and that's how a city's made. You know, you populate it with people, things happen, and then here we are.
Wow.
And the school, like, as you're watching this, and you're seeing like the people come up starting off as purple and then taking their shapes of like humans, bird people, bears, various other things, like stuff you have seen around the city. And you know that this school is illusions. That like what you're seeing is a city that's being built on illusions or with illusion. So you can draw what you will with that, with all the clues and information we have gathered from the last 2 sessions.
I
Like,
see.
yeah, so like that's the tour. I don't really do tours often. It's just been like no one's here, man. You know, really boring.
You did fine.
Thanks.
Thanks.
I did it myself.
The go around.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, what's the time? Y'all have a watch? There's a giant clock on the wall, by the way. I will point that out.
Oh,
yeah. Bruno like looks outside. It's like,
yeah. And you see Alba's taking notes for the story in case they want to make it into something later.
oh, very cool. Yeah.
And I'll glance at the clock then, since everyone else is distracted.
Oops.
I'm trying to tell the time by the sun.
Yeah.
It's not going great.
It is getting a little late. It's that time where the ceremony could be popping off soon. To kick everybody off to sea, or to spend the night and then go off in the morning, right? There's 2 options. So
nice.
But it might be roughly around that time.
Oh, it looks like it's time. It looks like it's time for the ceremony. We should probably go. We don't want to be late.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, man. I can't be late. Let's go. I know a quick way. We got to get to the any pauses. Do y'all remember which? I don't think I shared which harbor it's at, but it is at the initial harbor that Anna and Ian appeared on.
Oh,
y'all remember which one that was?
I want to say that was the wind one.
Windy, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It was the wind one.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Michaela was the only one to go to Cherry. Yeah. So, Count here has offered to take y'all down a secret passage to the Wind Harbor.
Cool.
If y'all would like to speedily get to the ceremony.
Sounds good to me.
Love a good shortcut.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. This way. Oh, stream. I don't know if the stream's. Oh, there it goes. Okay. I have the stream open. It was loading. It was a little weird. It gave me a scare.
But reader beware.
I know my computer's a little chunky, so All right, yeah, let's get rolling. And he wheels off in the other direction, expecting y'all once again to just follow.
Oh, yeah, cool.
Yeah. So, like,
Absolutely.
what brings y'all here?
Well, I'm on an adventure. The biggest adventure yet.
Big, awesome.
I
I love big adventures.
I need to collect stories. I also need to, and I quote, get my stuff together and be a grown storyteller instead of a one who doesn't do that.
Well, big adventures have big stories, so I think you're good there, man.
I think so.
But
yeah.
like a grown story. I mean, you're taller than me, man. I think you're pretty grown.
Oh, that's just because I drank a lot of milk growing up, so I'm really strong now.
Nice. That's a little weird though, but like.
Oh,
cool.
it was from strong cows.
Yeah, still weird, man. Drinking milk from another animal. That's weird, bro. But you know.
They trade it with us. They're really nice about it.
I mean, that's cool. You don't have to justify it to me, man. I know people drink milk with their
Feels like
cereal
I
and
do
stuff.
have to justify it to you.
Nah, man. Nah, you good. You good, friend.
I start pouting just out of pure confusion at how casual this person is.
Yeah, they're just nonchalant, man, you know?
Oh, God.
What about you? You want to know a big adventure telling stories?
Not really telling stories. So I'm out to prove that I can be a merchant like the rest of my family. It's a little early for me to do that, but some circumstances changed, so it was suddenly my turn. So I'm here now.
Huh. Cool. I mean, what kind of merchant though? Like, there's so many.
There are. I haven't decided yet. I think part of the purpose of this journey is to figure out what I'm good at, and then once I complete it, I'll get a ship in my family armada, and then from there I can make it whatever I want. I mean, some people travel here and there carrying goods. Some people set up like shops. My uncle has a waffle stand in the middle of the ocean on a ship. So it really varies.
Oh wow, yeah. And it's even more. I was just thinking like food or like clothes. Like, have you seen? By the way, have you seen this? And they reach under their compartment as they're wheel forward and pulls out like a cloud thing, another cloud treat. It's like,
oh gosh,
someone decided to like eat these things. Like, I didn't know these were edible, but like,
yeah, I can't imagine how that could have happened.
Yeah, whoever did this is a genius, you know?
Uh-huh.
I saw there was somebody selling them earlier too. They really took great advantage of a business opportunity.
Yeah.
I can imagine so. You might want to talk to them about merchanty things, man, you know? All I can help with is leading y'all down this like creepy hallway. And y'all realize like y'all have now gone down like multiple like levels through like slowly declining ramps. And like this nice cathedral starts getting a little bit more creepier and creepier, very villain cave like. Y'all casually wheel through like this big dome center where there's a bunch of like robed men doing like chanting and like glowing sigils and stuff. It's like, yeah, you know, but like, hey, we're gonna get there pretty quickly. It just keeps wheeling on by down like another tunnel.
Should we be worried about that?
Is it part of the ceremony?
Huh? This? Oh yeah, this is part of the ceremony that draws like all y'all's excess, you know, power and stuff as y'all are celebrating, having fun, sending out those good positive vibes. We take them in, power the city to keep us, you know, going. You know, illusions take a lot. And he just keeps wheeling very casually.
You're eating our vibes?
I mean, we're just vibing with y'all's vibes, you know?
What if I need the vibes?
I mean, you have the vibe. You're making the vibe. You're sending the vibes out, you know, like.
You said illusions. Is the city not real? Are we not really here?
Y'all not know? Oh man, when was the last time we like? I guess it's been a bit, but yeah. What do y'all call the city?
Path?
Well, yeah, that's the name, but like, it's just Path? Oh man, I think we gotta do better marketing because like this is This is Path, the city of illusions, the city where anything is possible to set off to your journey of infinite possibilities, you know?
Oh,
An open path. Like that's
that explains a lot, actually.
It really does.
It's great, right? Like, you know, as silly as that like Wizard Dude man is, he's not really funny, but like it's kind of a funny joke, you know? Anywho, here we are. And y'all are like now like in the open public at the Wind Harbor. A bunch of ships are like loading on a bunch of people. Y'all see like fireworks are being shut off. It's like, oh man, I think we missed it. Oh wait. Oh sweet, I don't have to do a speech. Awesome.
I'm sparkly eyed at the fireworks.
Wow.
Yeah, so the scene in front of y'all, it's like now kind of a twilight dusk, right? So off in the horizon, like the sunset's like really nice, a beautiful pink leading into like a darker sky where like the fireworks are really shining.
Wow.
Well, I'm gonna go back now. I don't need to get caught out here. People might ask me about stuff. You're just like wheels on.
I'm like why you're stealing our vibes?
What? I mean, that's an open state. I mean, I think we really need to get better with marketing, you know. But like, we just chill.
I mean,
maybe
you
a
can
pamphlet.
Borrow them.
A pamphlet, maybe a zine.
I like zines; those are fun.
Zines are fun. Anywho, safe travels, friends. If y'all find yourselves back at Path, make sure my sushi ain't warm next time.
Oh, we really thought you weren't gonna notice.
We got caught up in the games.
Yeah,
they tried. They were always in the way.
Yeah, they were like right in the middle of the road.
Oh yeah, it's fun. I love doing that. It's great. I mean,
wait,
bye.
Wait,
and he zooms off. He's like, remember to invest in peanut corn.
I feel like I've been pranked.
You've been paffed.
Oh my gosh. My head went to the same place, but
yeah. I just got paffed.
You just got paffed.
Jeez.
This has been a strange day.
Yeah.
It has.
I don't remember all this last time I was here.
Right, but remember what the wizard panel painting said? Maybe that's why stuff is weird but hasn't changed.
Yeah, I mean, if most of the people you know in the city are like illusions, do illusions age?
Probably not. This feels like I walked into like a tutorial town and found out it was like actually a tutorial town in fiction.
Oh man, my RPG metagaming.
Like you've
solved my RPG puzzle.
It's completely empty and it just regenerates rats, and there's somebody outside like, you have to help me with my rat problem. Like, it's giving that energy now that I know.
It's true.
Does this mean Ruta's friends in the city are all fake?
Oh no!
Well, they're real.
Whoa. Yeah, they're real. They're just illusions. They're a whole new being, and
okay.
But we can answer questions here in a bit. But to wrap things up, do y'all wish to go set sail this evening, or would y'all rather chill in the inn, where y'all have some rooms that would be provided obviously by Joe and Joe Schmo,
Nice.
and then leave in the morning? Or leave now. It's up to y'all.
Probably.
How would y'all like
leave
to?
In the morning.
Yeah.
It'll look pretty to leave at night, but it might be less safe.
Yeah.
Yeah. New day, new journey. I think
New day, new journey.
I like that.
There's
That's
power in
nice.
that symbolism.
So y'all enjoy the rest of the festivities, getting a bunch of cool toys and stuff, some prizes from games y'all play, or eat delicious food, sell more delicious food, restock, since y'all in the Wind Harbor, restock on some of those cloud snacks, and enjoy the rest of y'all's evening, and y'all will be setting sail next time
Cool.
On the timeless journey.
Nice. I think I get my bear back from Amaral. And you know how people like to tie stuffed animals to their cars sometimes? Maybe that's just a Florida thing. I don't know.
That's like a trucker thing too.
I think that Grandma Rutabaga asked for permission from their beetle friend to like prop the bear up on one of their horns.
That's cute.
So it can watch the journey and hang out.
That's really cute.
It's very good. Yeah, so we are done with Path.
Nice.
This is time where I'm going to answer any questions y'all have about the town, the people, any mysteries and stuff. This is where I will answer any and all questions pertaining to Path and only Path, as I do not expect us to come back here anytime soon, if at all. So if y'all have questions, either chat or you all, feel free to ask if you want something clarified, so it's not as like maybe horrific, because if you think too much about it, it might be a little spooky town.
Yeah.
A little spooky.
So I have a question,
Yes.
if I may.
Yeah.
Since it is a town of illusions, and Anna brought up the very good question about Rutabaga's friends, for the people in the town, are the friendships and experience, like their lived experiences, real to them?
Yeah, no, so they are sentient sapient beings. They are people. They are just made out of magic. They're just illusions, right? Think of them as like holographic constructs, like the holodeck doctor in Voyager.
I was thinking like in that Zelda game where everything is the dream of that big fish. Like it's like that vibe where like, yeah, Link becomes friends with them and like has to wake up the fish, and it's really sad, but Link is like hopeful at the end.
Yeah, that is like similar vibes of what I was like thinking of with making this town, because I really like Link's Awakening. It's a fun game, it's a fun story. I like its vibes. I kind of like that exit, like the kind of sad part of it, even though like my views on it are more like, oh, it obviously happened. That was such a real world. Those were real people. It's just now that they're just awake for a while. When when fish sleeps, they might come back, or they'll be new people. Who knows? But yes, they are real. Like that's why they like still remember you. So it's not like every year like the city resets, right? Just people don't age, or maybe they age when they want to, right?
Interesting.
Because I would imagine that they like the idea of mortality is very much different for people who are illusions or magical constructs, right?
Huh, how neat is that?
Very cool.
Lucas asked who made the first cloud bushes.
Who made the first cloud bushes? So as we learned, there was a wizard who made it, who made the whole city. Technically that is a lie. It wasn't one wizard. It was a group that just called themselves the Wizard.
The Wizard.
Yeah, so that's why there were a bunch of people in robes, doing like the stuff to power the city. They're the wizards. Okay. They're the wizard.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is Count a
one
vampire?
of them did it. They hacked the planet. Yeah.
Is Count an actual vampire? You don't have to answer if you don't want to.
Choose your option.
I want to say yes. I want to say
my question too.
I want to say that he's a little too casual to not be a vampire. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean,
interesting.
They're a high priest. Why would they not be? Their name is Count, so that's like the most vampire name. But yeah,
you got me good with the no. That's my first name. Like that. That was that was good. I like that.
I was just like, it's gonna be really funny. What's really is like Count is not a title. It's just the name.
It's just
the guy's name.
It's just the name.
I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah, it's like, oh, I haven't been called the Count. That's funny. No, but yeah, but I never, in my mind, I never solidified if they were a vampire or not. I was just gonna feel it out. But yeah, they definitely,
Cool.
if anything, they are definitely a vampire of sorts.
An energy, a vibes vampire.
Yeah, they're a
as you
vibes
will.
vampire. They're a vampire that
If
feeds
anyone-
off vibes, and because everyone has such positive vibes, he's such a positive dude. You know,
Oh.
imagine if like everyone was having a bad time.
Well, this would be a very different game if everybody was having a bad time.
If everyone's having a bad time, the clouds probably wouldn't be edible, which that is a
Everyone
tragedy.
watches What We Do in the Shadows.
Oh.
There's that one vampire.
Yeah, I have been compared to that vampire. I want to say favorably, but it is also unfavorably. It's like, oh, you gain energy from when like there's like horrible, awkward situations happening. To which I answer yes. Sometimes I do,
Yes.
because I guess that's just how my brain works. Like, oh, is it a really awkward fight at a birthday party? Yum yum. I'm here for it.
Do we have any other questions about the town of Path? Anything y'all want to know about any particular characters, thoughts, ideas, like maybe stuff that's in the town that we never explored? Like there's the Forest Church that's on the outside of the town. In the Dark Park, there is a theater.
I was curious about the Dark Park.
Yeah.
It was very cool.
Same.
Yeah.
I was going to say, I'm going to keep favorably comparing this to Zelda because it really felt like, oh, we're in the Castle Town Square and there's a bunch of mini games we can do before we go up to the castle.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's the Happy Mask Salesman.
Oh, God, I really want to play some Zelda now. I've already finished Breath of the Wild, though, so I might just go back and like play Wind Waker or something on an emulator. I mean, on a very legal way to play Wind Waker.
Wind Waker or
Definitely
Majora's
not-
Mask.
Definitely
I
not
love Majora's
some
Mask.
program on my computer called Dolphin that lets me do that.
Yeah, you obviously, you know, own the games. It's just like the consoles just it doesn't work anymore. Like, it's just old, you know. So you have to emulate with your
I
disc.
use my Wii
you
to
know?
run all my GameCube games. So
Yeah. Yeah. All right. So last chance for questions. Chat. Do y'all have any other additional questions that y'all may want to know about Path, about anything that we've experienced, like anything about the mini games or
The mini games were great.
weird the weird stuff, like why there was a scarecrow that decided to start walking with a cat talking, you know, like there's a bunch of weird stuff. I mean, granted, the answer is because it was funny to me. It's really what a lot of it boils down to.
Yeah.
It's giving what's his name? Turnip Head from House Moving Castle.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was like, oh, it's a friend. It's just a little, you know,
Little friend. Little buddy, little
sentient
pal.
scarecrow friend.
Yeah. Now the real question is like, were they real or were they illusions? Are the bears real or are they illusions? We may never know.
If they were illusions, would they exist outside of Path? Our little bear friends?
I mean, we will find out. The answer is yes. I don't want to like suspense that because like that's a little mean to like tease that because like the bears are really good.
Disappears
It's like, and then we walk out of town and we no longer have cute cuddly bears that smell like fruit.
Yeah. So that's the real question. Can these people leave Path? I like to think yes. I think it'd be too cruel of me to say no.
Fair.
This is a happy, wholesome game. This isn't a Lucas game where things are a little spooky, a little mean.
No, just some little spooks as a treat.
Little spooky. But if there are no other questions from either y'all or chat, we'll wrap it up here and we'll be back next month setting sail into the archipelago.
Very cool.
We might run into, you know, who knows, Kipelago, Grandpa Squash, the DJ. Who knows? Who knows who we'll meet on our adventures?
Can't wait for the day that Grandma Rutabaga and Grandpa Squash go head to head.
Go head to head in their battle of something. Like your goal is to have the greatest adventure. Grandpa Squash is to just squashes everybody's adventure. They're the anti-adventure. How dare they? They want to squash everyone's enjoyment. That's probably why they're hanging with Kip Heligo, because Kip Heligo is such a buzzkill.
I will not allow it.
And DJ is a DJ. I mean, granted, DJing is actually a good skilled musician. I don't actually want to like run with the joke that DJs aren't real musicians. That's not true.
Yeah.
But they're just mostly flashy lights. They don't play music. They're the DJ without the DJing. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's how I picture them. Is that they're just like all the flashy lights, but none of the music. So they have a turntable and everything, but it only just controls cool disco lights.
You know what though? I'm here for it. Okay.
Yeah, they play music for the eyes, for the yeah.
That's a cool way to phrase it.
Yeah. But we'll go. If y'all want to sign out, share what y'all do, things y'all are working on, stuff people can be excited about.
Yeah.
And we'll go left to right. So we'll start with Anna.
Yeah, I'm Anna, aka Archival Dust Bunny, most places on the internet. I'm a queer and trans advocate, museum worker, and TTRPG streamer and podcaster. If any of that sounds interesting, you can find me on Twitter at Archival Dust Bun. As far as where to find me, my schedule's winding down a bit because of an upcoming hiatus. But on Monday nights, you can find me over on Party White Games. I'm playing Avatar Legends, our campaign Greetings from Republic City. I play a waterbender from the Northern Water Tribe who fought in the Water Tribe Civil War and has feelings about that and has since left for Republic City. She is currently dealing with her parents arranging a marriage for her that she does not want. So we have lots of drama. Lots of Avatar funness there. So check that out. Every other Friday night, so not this Friday, but next Friday, you can find me over on TTRPG. That's TEATRPG, playing Los Casados, our Haunted West actual play. If you like supernatural horror and the Wild West, definitely a game worth checking out. Our unofficial tagline for the game is "Everybody is hot and we will make you cry." It is full of sad backstories and characters trying to make the best of things. I play a woman who knows far too much about demons for her own good. But we've seen demons and ghosts and other creepy things. So it's been lots of fun and very tense. We're 2 episodes in with 2 episodes left, so you have plenty of time to catch up and see where the rest of this adventure goes. Then the first Sunday of every month, except for August, you can find me on Thorny Dryad's channel playing U-Force Inheritance, our Masks actual play. We just had our 3rd episode recently, and it was very good. If you enjoy teen superheroes and all of the drama, trauma, and awkward romance that goes along with that, check it out. All 3 episodes are now uploaded and available as part of a collection on Thorny Dryad's channel, so you have lots of time to catch up. We have an amazing cast for that. And I play a protege who carries far too much responsibility for the team. And of course, if sci-fi and podcast are more your thing, you can find me on Response Team Omnicron, a Lancer actual play podcast following a PR team who unexpectedly ends up on the front lines. We have sci-fi feels, narrative first, giant mech combat, and roleplay focused characters. We've been referred to as if Battlestar Galactica had its own red versus blue.
That's good. That's a really good review. Wow.
Yeah. We are very close to hitting 3K downloads, which we are excited about. So it's a great time to jump in. You can find us anywhere you normally get your podcasts and on Twitter, RT Omnicron. But to see where and when I'm streaming and any upcoming projects I may have, including what my hiatus is going to look like coming up, give me a follow on Twitter.
Ooh, all right. And next,
heck yeah,
Ian.
Hi everybody. Oh my god, my Twitter is at Ian Caliente. I think. Oh my god, am I forgetting my own socials? I think it's Ian Caliente or at Ian_Caliente. There's the name is there. Yeah, it's Ian_Caliente. I forgot my own Twitter. And I'm in various projects, including on this very channel. You can catch me on Tuesdays playing as Weary and a bird person named Drink Frosty, and a parasite attached to a person's dead body that is also shaped like a bird named Paloma. That one was a surprise. That was like a surprise third character, the courtesy of Lucas, because that was my Christmas one-shot character that is apparently very canon now. So yeah, you can watch that mess going on Tuesday in our Rise of Nyarlathotep D&D game overall, but for this arc we're playing like a high society type game. So if you like being very polite but also rude to like undercut people, that's the kind of vibe we're at right now, because we're all depowered, so we can't use our fun murder powers that we developed as 7th or 8th level D&D characters. We have to go off of our wits alone. So that's been going on. I'm also in Tempest Multi, which is a podcast, a Monster of the Week podcast. It's set in the more rural South area. So like a Southern Gothic style. We are dealing with like extra dimensional forest spirits and alternate universes. And I play a character who can't drive and is like, looks like the lead singer of Coheed and Cambria. So that's a fun vibe I got going on in that. The finale is actually coming up soon. We're releasing the first part of like the last few bits. I believe it released either the 1st and 15th of every month, I want to say. So pretty recently. I'm in other things, but they have not been released yet. I'm in a Call of Cthulhu thing that is, we're still doing the sessions, but I'm excited about it. It's set right before World War II. There is a lot of mind controlling, reality warping fungus going on, and King Arthur might be involved. Guinevere is a vampire, I think. And as far as we know, like there's just a lot going on. My best friend, who is a priest, is also part of like the secret anti-Cthulhu service or whatever, so that's cool. And I'm having a good time with all the games I'm in. And hopefully you'll see me in more things soon once I invent more time, because that's not really the cool thing that I thought it was, which is like now I have too many things I want to do and not enough time to do them. So we'll see.
Yeah, I mean, once you invent time, you're good. You're solid.
That's the cheat code.
Yeah, I'm gonna figure that out.
Look, if Einstein can make up like relativity, I think you can invent more time.
I'm going to invent time. But yeah, that is my stuff. You can find me at Ian_Caliente, where I will tweet a lot of fan art and other people's projects.
Ooh, all right. Yay. And Michaela.
Yeah, hey everyone. I'm Michaela. I use she, her pronouns. You can find me on Twitter at Metaphysical with 2 A's at the end. So it's Metaphysical and then it's AAL at the end there. Follow me on Twitter if you want to see me yelling to the abyss about cool art, cool friends, cool projects, and all the shenanigans. I have a good time over there. Lots of memes as well. And I am currently actually jamming for a really fun upcoming project that I'm super excited about. It is Escaping Carcosa. So I am actually running that alongside Lucas, who runs the Rise campaign. So they are 2 parallel games run alongside each other, with a Call of Cthulhu campaign that I am running with our investigators in 2050 Seattle. And Lucas's group is stuck inside of a video game, trying to figure out what's going on there. And yeah, it's shaping up to be some real fun shenanigans. Lots of spooks, some humor here and there. There is a post about it on the Ballad Twitter as well, so go check that out. Go give the lovely cast for both games some love too. They're all really, really, really cool people, and we're having a great time. It'll probably be hopefully hearing a little bit more about it come September.
I'm very excited for that project. I can't express how excited I am for Trapped in Video Game stuff.
It is a great time. Like truly, the players on my end have been such such fun to create a world with, and just planning things out in general. We have lots in store.
That's very good. And that's it. Once again, I've been your host, Xander. You can find me on Twitter at Xander D. Riley. If you like the sound of my voice, you can listen to the 2 other podcasts that I produce. One being a wonderful, great, not at all way to get everyone to read One Piece, which is my One Piece podcast. So if you like listening to my voice, check that one out. If you also like listening to my voice, but like this kind of charming slice of life tabletop game, check out my other show, Heartbeats, a heartwarming fantasy, where you get essentially this, but a lot weirder. Because for some reason, my cast allows me to do things like time travel. So yeah, this has been The Timeless Journey. Thank you everybody for joining us. Thank you, Anna, Ian, and Michaela for joining me once again for this wonderful, fun little game.
Absolutely, it's so fun. I'm glad it is once a month, because it's, we can't make
what a breath
We're
of fresh
working on
air.
it. But I also am like, oh dang, I have to wait another month to play this again.
Support the official release and buy your Ryuutama book today.
I also have my little book over
It's a really
here.
nicely
It's a
made book.
beautiful book.
Yeah,
it's very good. All right, well, you all have a wonderful evening. Bye.
Bye, everybody.
Have a good one, everyone. Thanks for joining us.
Exactly what kind of mission would this be?
A very dangerous mission. You'll be heading into the coastal fjord and into the mechanical plains.
I'm sure nothing bad could ever happen. Lily, stuff one of those yonkel spores in the cannon.
Got it! Golem's down. But is he out?
The Sonova Project.